gentlemen, you have to understand that, let us look at bridging the gap between you and the top earners. I want us to understand, ladies and gentlemen, between you and the top earners, there's no big difference right there. Okay. Between you and the top earners, there's no bigger difference. I want you to always know that. Consistency is the difference maker. You must be consistent. Not to show up in one day and you expect money to come. My friend, this is not the get-rich-quick scheme. This is not those days whereby, how many of us are good Christians? And Zambia is a Christian nation, isn't it? You know those days when the Israelites were moving from Egypt to the promised land, they reached on the road and they became so hungry they started crying. They called God, they said, God, please save us, we are going to die. And those days, God's miracles were automatic. Automatically, manna came from heaven, they started eating. Someone says they ate manna and forgot their manners. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the miracles will happen, but the miracles will come with your consistency. When you are consistent, how long you consist is the gap between the boys and the giants. Who wants to become a big boy? Who wants to become a giant in MLM? You want to become a giant in MLM, eh? Yes. You must be willing to be consistent. Consistent doesn't mean 1 month. It doesn't mean 90 days. Some of us are planning to do it. I'm going to do it for 90 days. When it fails, I'll run away. We shall capture you and bring you back here. We shall not allow you to escape. It's not 90 days game plan. It's not even 1 year or 2 years. It's 10 years and more, much better 20 years. People who have become successful have done something for so long enough. You want to do it for 1 day, 2 days, and you become rich. My brother, at some day, when I joined this business, some days I was walking kilometers. You know, when we discuss some of these normal things, when we are telling you stories, I've walked over 8 kilometers in the morning and 8 kilometers in the evening to go to the center and come back from the office. Every day, 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, until life started happening. Ladies and gentlemen, are you consistent enough? How many of us people have abused us? You are very stupid. Someone has bewitched you. You did a university degree. Why are you going to sell coffee? Are we together? So these things are going to happen, but you must be consistent. They say your first 90 days in the business is the year to survive. Tell them survive. Survive. When you exceed your first year, 90 days, then 1 year, then you know that now I'm starting to be consistent. But if you stay in 1 year alone, that means you're not yet. 2 years is not yet full consistent. But the moment you enter 3, 4, 5 years and going above, you know that you're starting to get there. By the way, you can't stay in this business for 7 years, 10 years, and you're still broke. 10 years, you're a millionaire. And by the time I'm spending, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this year I set the target to make $1 billion Uganda shillings. How much? Billion. I am working like a slave. I don't sleep. Maybe if you can ask your friend, at least he knows the time that I wake up. What time do I wake up? He will tell you. I'm in office by 05 every day. From Monday to Sunday. Me, I don't have a weekend. There's nothing that can stop me because I've understood that magic is in the business and being consistent in what I'm doing. People have made it. They are consistent. Look at Barnabas. Barnabas is a global ambassador. By the time I joined the business, he was a global ambassador. Don't you think you should go home and sleep and start eating money? But why is he still working? Because he's still looking for better things out there. But some of us, when you make one pair, you run away. I'm trying to see you after 2 weeks. Out there. But when someone gives you money for coffee, you buy 5 boxes of coffee and sell them at 500 each. You know there's a profit of 300 on every box. You have sold 5 times 3, that is already 1,500. Upline have gone for a vacation in the casino. That's not consistency, my friend. You have to keep doing the same things you used to do. I want you to remember the first day you saw this business. How motivated were you? Today, the motivation has died. Come for training. I know we are not the only members in Ashraf Skill.
Yes.
Others, you need to beg them, my champion, please. Now, Papa, come and study, come and run the business. My friend, that's not how things work. If you don't run, if you don't do the business, today I'm a global ambassador. You know, I make too much money and I make too much money, but I still attend trainings. Even up to now, I don't know everything. When I meet people, my downers train me nowadays. And I'm like, so you know, I didn't know this. You can't know what I'm talking about. So you can't know everything. So training is important. Ladies and gentlemen, in our business, and because of the businesses we are doing, I know what I'm talking about. Some of you had YouTube was there, even when you are at university, but you didn't know how to use it because you didn't have any use for it. I know what I'm talking about. Today people can, do you know that nowadays kids might not go to school but might study everything from YouTube? And they go to exams and they pass better than those who are in class. That's what I'm talking about. So you find today everything has been there, but Facebook. How many of us remember when Facebook came? You remember? You don't remember? 2004. 2000, when Facebook came, by then I was in the primary what? 2004 I was in my primary 6. I was almost in primary 7. Because I went to university in 2000. I went to my senior one in 2005. I was in primary year 2005. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when Facebook came, no one wanted to talk about Facebook. They knew Facebook was from underground. I don't know if you know that story. If someone posted their picture on Facebook, hey, they are going to the witch underground, they are coming for you tonight. You know that was the story, underground story. That people, this is Illuminati, witchcraft, you know what I'm talking about. My friend, today, if you post a picture and no like, you will complain, you will delete it and post another one. You get what I'm talking about? But that means the company has been there for it has more than 10 years and above. Zambia, in 1991, started as a small, actually it started as a small, here on Cairo Road. Zambia did not start from very far. Zambia is a Zambia company, if you don't know. And one of your presidents has a hand in it now, the current president. It was a butcher. I get what I'm talking about. But they stayed longer into the business. Today Zambia is in South Africa, it's in Malawi, it is everywhere. You get what I'm talking about? Yes. You get what I'm talking about? But that means someone has been in need. They started a market, they understand the market. The joint stock exchange in 2000, in 2003, 2005. That's when it was started moving globally, you know, around the nation. Finally, today it is everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, ShopRite in South Africa started in 19 as a small shop, grocery shop. Hello? Started in Cape Town as Joburg as a small shop. Ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman kept on developing the ideas. They started expanding it to the shop right in Uganda, if you know. But apparently all of those were being closed. In Uganda, no South African company now. Yes. Because now Ugandans, people are starting to open their own stuff. Even in Zambia, they are reducing, if you don't know how to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was ShopRite since 1979. Hungry Lion, South Africa, Joburg started. Today, Hungry Lion, even in Malawi, they have Hungry Lion, surprising. I want to get that. It is everywhere. And in Zambia, I think Zambia, you know that you might be like, maybe Zambia is the owner of Hungry Lion. Because every corner, you know what I'm talking about? There's a Hungry Lion. But those days, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? People have been in the market for so long. You want to come in network market. In 2 days, you eat. You will continue eating until for the rest of your life. Because quitting will be inevitable. The hardships we are going to go through are too many. But are you strong? If you ask any business personnel, if you would ask, I wish someone could meet, who knows the owner of this building? Ask him what are the hardships you have seen. He will tell you. Ask people in real estate, they will tell you. Ask people who are selling eggs. You know eggs business. Going to the village and gather all the eggs and bring them to sack. What if there's an accident? So everything is a risk. But you must stay in something for so long enough. Out there. The time is the equalizer. Tell them by equalizer.
Equalizer.
The time we go through is the what? The equalizer, ladies and gentlemen. Time is the equalizer. In many business, we are always dealing with a new sets of customers every time, every year. Did you know that every year we have new customers? In network marketing, the average visitors is 1 to 2 years. Did you know that? How many of us you know that those days? Did you know that nowadays young people dress differently and young people dress differently? Did you know that every time you are dealing with new customers, even if you have a shop, this one is shifting, that one is entering the house with new customer. You get what I'm talking about? So every business you're dealing with new people. Did you know that in network marketing? Yeah, Ashraf is going to tell you the truth. Maybe even my friend over here can tell you the truth. Did you know that we keep dealing with new downlines every time now and then? It's only leaders who stay, but these leaders keep changing. I'm not talking someone is a leader.
Yes. So
when you join this business, come as a leader. Don't come as a distributor. Otherwise, we are counting your days. Anytime soon you will disappear, we shall never hear from you. But the moment you keep training, you choose to become a leader, you choose to go through the hardships, I promise you are going to make it in this business. Out there. So the hardships in network marketing too, 1 to 2 years, people are already changing. What this means that apart from work experience and 3 years old is recognition, even in Zambia, they will be making recognition every year. And people will be earning, you'll be surprised that someone who is maybe 2 years in the business is the top 20, and someone who is 10 years in the business is not the top what? Even in Zambia, you wait, very soon. I want us, ladies and gentlemen, to start working as top earners, to start competing in the top earners mission, not to work as followers 24 hours. I want to get it. Hello? So it's what we have to do, it's important. Let's go out. Let's go all out. Let's push ourselves to the limits. I promise you we shall make it to the top. They are all dealing with the same people. Do we deal with the same people? I want you to see Barnabas, Barnabas was telling me that recently I was prospecting a young lady. You know? That young lady, when I talked about the business, she got excited. You know, she said, I want to join, I have your business already. Barnabas got motivated when they told her that I want to join your business. He opened the package of coffee immediately, gave her 3 sachets, please drink. When she reached home, Barnabas started recording and saying that she brought Barnabas there and then immediately. The same prospects you are talking to are the same prospects we are talking to. There's no difference between a global ambassador. It doesn't mean that if you're the global ambassador, you're talking to only high-class people. The same prospects are the same people we are dealing with. Out there. Don't say maybe, even us, we are being rejected. So no one is safe, my friend. Everyone. I want to get it. Don't say, this one is a global ambassador. Let me tell you, even if I wear my perfume of 2,000 kwacha, the same person I will talk to is the same person you talk to, and surprisingly they might say no to me and they say yes to you. I get what I'm talking about. So I don't want to look at you, maybe me, I'm a new champion, there's no new championship in the business. When you join the Champions League, you don't say we are a fresh team. So you are playing, we move with the senior players and we bring the junior. That's not how things work. The same process. Long periods of inconsistency, you permanently lose the market share. When you are inconsistent, you lose the market share. Let me tell you, how many of us know BlackBerry? I've heard about the phone called BlackBerry. You know about it? Yes. Those days, BlackBerry was the phone of Obama. Actually, one of my first smartphone was a BlackBerry. But today, if I see a BlackBerry, I don't know. I want to get it. because it's no longer up to date. Out again.
Yes.
One day, iPhone came up. iPhone was a very fake phone, by the way, if you don't know. Because I used iPhone 3S, the first iPhone which was there. iPhone 3, which was like, it was also very big with the stomach behind. That iPhone, I used it. Later on, they went to iPhone 4. iPhone 4 came in a good format, very small and very complicated. Are we together? Now, iPhone kept on thinking, they kept on changing. By then, those days, Nokia was on the top of the game. Are we together?
Yes.
Nokia, that they put there. The Nokia that you beat it down and pick and go back and put in the pockets. Those days were. But they stopped thinking. They stopped, they were not consistent in what they are doing. And iPhone, Samsung came up from nowhere and they went to the top. One day they questioned the owner of Nokia. They interviewed him. What happened? We did nothing wrong. We did nothing wrong. But things happen. My friend, even if you are coming here in the cell, in the audio, in the presentation, but no guest, you are doing nothing wrong, but nothing will happen. I don't know that talking.
Yes.
You continue coming here, hey, you know what, Abraham is my friend, high five. It's okay to be a friend to Abraham, but if you have no activities, Abraham will not feed you. It is your own business. My brother, how old are you in business?
That's 2 weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah.
How many weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Have you sponsored?
No, no.
What are you waiting for? You are first making up like your friend. My brother. My brother, how old are you in business?
1 month.
1 month. You are about to start hiding. 1 month. Have you sponsored?
Yes.
How many?
1.
1. What are you waiting for? 1 is not enough. How about you, my champion? When did you start? Yesterday? 5 days ago. In 5 days, you should have sponsored the 5 people. Every day, one. I'm not telling someone. You see, you can give yourself excuse. I'm new. I'm new doesn't know the system. In the system, Kabaton doesn't know who is new, who is old. He knows one thing. Left and right, how much?
650.
There's no sponsoring product. There's no magic money for new people in the business. Whether you are new or old, you must do business. A 3-year-old leader who is consistent and available can be 10-year-old leader. We have people who are found in the business 10 years and above. They are there. Today we are new in the business. We are strong. I'm 6 years old, but the people are 8, 10 years old in the business. But we are working. I have my champions. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how different business rules or gain market share. If you sleep, you lose. You snooze, you lose. Nokia woke up and said, we did nothing wrong. My brother, you can be in business for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 20 years. If you don't, people must stay longer in the business to make money. If you stay longer but not doing the activities, start pulling the rubber. Are we together? You must be working. Networkers are the most unserious business people. Said by Nicholas Jackson. You are doing what? I'm a network marketer. You are doing what? I'm a network marketer. But today when you come here, there are some of you who are but you want to reach down. You come here, there are some of you who are but you want to reach down still. When you see anything happening in town, riots, you hear bullets this side, you want to go there and know what has happened. You want to know what has done what happened. That's not how things work. Once in business, do business. Let me tell you, what's your job in the business? Your job in the business is sponsor people. Do you know the job of the company? Is to sell products. The company is selling products. You is to sponsor people. Meaning that if you aim at selling products for the company, you are doing the job of the company. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
If you are not sponsoring, you are only looking for customers to buy coffee 1, coffee 2, sit 24/7, and the company will make more money because it is selling very well now instead of, you know what I'm talking about? The job of the company is to sell products, my brother, my sister. If you're this, by the way, if I find you at my office, I'm one of the people who doesn't promote selling. Selling. That I go to the market to look for this for the market to sell. I sell to people who look for me. If you don't look for me, you'll never find me looking for you to come and sell. I get what I'm talking about. Imagine you are in the office, now you have downlines, but you have to make a delivery. A delivery in Kanyama. Where's Kanyama? I don't know where Kanyama is. Kanyama is nearby. You are going to make a delivery in Chelston, out together. Chelston is the airport side, eh?
Yes.
After, as you reach here, hello, can you come to Chiranga? Pew! When we are reaching Chiranga, now come to
Charala.
Charara. The whole day you come back. This. We are working so hard. We are working so hard. You'll get that for no reason. I'm telling you the honest truth. You have been helping the company enjoy. In other words, you are doing good service to the company. You deserve a gift from the company. Are we together? Your goal is to learn that this is not a delivery business. It's sponsoring what? Business. It's okay to sell. I encourage people to sell, but let customers need to look for you. I mean, if you are diabetic, and you know my product is healing you, why don't you find me where I'm the one who is the source? If you don't want it, leave it. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm saying, invite prospects, they will buy your products. Networkers, we take things rightly. We are very serious. We have too much time, especially if they tell you time freedom. You want to enjoy all the freedom because you say, now I can go to China, I can go. My friend, sit down and do what? Listen. I'm sure most of you know Jacksonville. There's a time he started becoming a broker of the products. He would come at office, drop the bag, and disappear. One day I took the bag and I hid it away. After I knew when I've stolen my bag, there's a name list. This morning you're remembering a name list. Why didn't you go with it if you're going with us? I told him, sit down. It's either you're going to work with me or you're going to play games. Today, Jacksonville is one of the top earners of the country. So you have to choose between the two lines. This, by the way, in my language, I don't know if Ashraf knows that, that's a word which is very hard to translate, When you, those of mothers, if you have a boy child, and you hold them like this lightly, they won't become a serious man. I get what I'm saying. They won't develop into serious men when they grow up. So you have to be tough on them. This one is wrong, this one is bad, this one, they touch this. Otherwise, if you let them do whatever they want, they will stay at home. You will be the one to pay bride price for them. And again, build for them a house. I get what I'm doing. Because that's how you make them do what? Grow. So you have to. That's why we are paid. But if you want to say, you want to need it, Ashraf, whoever is not inviting, write the name and give them to me. I will deal with them. Hello?
Yes.
We are in the business, ladies and gentlemen. You need to understand your business. I know I tell people. Imagine you have a restaurant. A what?
Restaurant.
And the whole day you have not sold. But you bought food early in the morning from the market, city market. You bought too much food. People have not bought, have not eaten. But food is prepared and ready. As you are crossing in the evening where you are all miserable, you see 40 people coming to your restaurant. But you are crossing, putting the, those doors where you put down there. And you see 40 people say, do you have food? What do you do? And they ask him, Madam, are you closing? He said, no. I was trying to see if this door is working. Because that's a business you're doing, you're selling food. How is it? You won't tell me that as long as it's broad daylight, the presentation can be done, that you're going to pack your things and go home. You go home to do what? I want us to do this business like never what? Before. How to get it? Ladies and gentlemen, networkers as business people, they have a mindset of 2 years and retire. That's not how things work. They think success is permanent. I know people, top earners. We had a billionaire circle member, top 20. He had been top 5, top 5, top 5. Today, recent recognition, he was top number 20. From top 5 to top 20. It's called Sydney Gapore. Elizabeth, do you know Sydney? He was, do you know David Masenko? He was not even in the top 20. People thought success is permanent. We shall stay there, we are already top 20. I'm top 15, but I work like a distributor nowadays. Because I know it is not permanent. So you have to keep working. They make money and exit with it all to invest into other industries. Some of us don't make money. There's one of my daughters who made some money and went home and bought a photocopy machine. You know photocopy machine?
Yes.
He bought a photocopy machine, he bought a printer, he opened a small business. But my friend, the business became business. Do you know you can start a business that will help you to quit? Every day he goes back home, he's very annoyed. These people are eating my money. These people, you can't tell me the whole day you're not photocopy. These guys were very sharp. They buy the rim and they buy their toner and they put. So when they photocopy, they use their money and their rim. I don't know what I'm talking about. So when the boss comes, they put back the toner, the other. Hey, guys are very sharp. Hello?
Yes.
They are using their rims, they are using their toners. Finally, in the evening when the boss is back, they change, they put. At the end of the day, the man got annoyed and decided to quit. So you can, let me tell you, when you take care of the small things, of the big things, they'll take care of the small things. How to do it? Today, I'm running the hardware. The hardware that I've never spent even a day on that hardware. But you know what? I employ people, I put people there. But even if they wake up and they just steal all my money and they run away, can I tell you something? Yes, it will pay me a little bit. But I want to be concerned because my improper business is still paying left and right how much? This is a major cash cow. Even that business I have, I got it from this what? Business. So I focus so much on do this business more than that business. You understand what I'm talking about? Start business that will not take your time. Otherwise, you might end up following them. Ladies and gentlemen, don't make money and disappear. Every 2 or 3 years, they are starting afresh. How many of us know people who jump? I was talking to someone, a former upline. From the time he quit in 2 years, he has joined over 15 companies. He's here 1 week, he's here 2 weeks, he's here. He joined, when he's joining like 4 of them at the same time. But he only shares one company. When this one backfires, he tells you, hey, man, this is how Ugandans stand. Man, it's young, things are not easy. So don't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, why big leaders quit? Let me tell you one of the reasons why most of the leaders quit. Lack of long-term consistency. They can only build in the excitement phase. Sometimes why most of the people quit the business, most of you are still in the business. But these are things you need to understand. When you see a big leaders quit, don't get worried. These are normal things. It's all about honesty and integrity. You need to be honest with your people. You need to have too much integrity. You don't need to, when the donors join, register them in the system, give them their products, that's all. I'm sure she's my friend, she knows me for so long. The reason why I've been in the business for so long is because none of my donors has ever complained about their product. None of my donors ever complained about their package. Because, I've been able to deliver to them whatever they have paid for. I get what I'm talking. And if your uplines are doing the same, then you will never see them plan to quit. They will stay longer. That's the same reason Ashraf has been in the business for so long and is not going away. Out here. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't belong to any center. The people who quit the business are just there. You have seen this point. You don't belong to any center. Hey, here you are there, here you are there, you're on the street, you have a briefcase business. But if their offices find a place, start working from there, you'll be able to build a big business. Out there. Ladies and gentlemen, They don't follow a system. You are lucky there's a system. I go in the cell training. Now you're in general training. There's a presentation coming on. There's inviting in the afternoon. My friend, follow the system. Don't be doing presentations going on. For you, that's when you are thinking about doing a cell training outside there. In fact, I don't know what Ashraf you're going to do. I would encourage you that corner to kill it and make it one. At least, you know, the office is this side, then the rest is all in their what? Office. I know what I'm talking about. Hello? Let us focus. Let's build the business. Let us, follow the system. System is important. Today I'm here, but at my office business is moving because there's a system. I want to get. Ladies and gentlemen, failure to manage personal finances, conflicts with management and uplines. Don't bring conflicts with the upline. If you start fighting the upline, you'll. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. I've seen these things happen. If you are this kind of a person, every time upline says we do this, you are the one who wants to challenge the upline. Upline, I was thinking, you challenge, upline has been there before you. What do you want to challenge him? It's focus, learn. He knows the success formula. He knows the journey to the success. Now, imagine, how many of us saw how the Israelites were moving from Egypt those days? If you have read in the Bible, when they reached the what? The sea, they started questioning Moses, my friend. They started to question, I'm sure they were looking for guns to shoot Moses. You brought us here. We were eating our good food. Hello?
Hi.
Moses suffered that day. We have been eating good food. We have been sleeping well. You have brought us here to suffer, Moses. Are you okay? Where are we going to pass? This is the Red Sea. But Moses had a plan. I get what I'm talking about. Moses had a what? A plan. You can't question the person that is leading you. Sometimes, what if he said, okay, you know what? Let us all die for me. Because these people they are problems to me. I get what I'm talking about. So you need to make sure that you follow suit, follow through. Don't reinvent the system. Let me tell you something. Did you know that why most of the Israelites died? Did you know that out of the Israelites that left Egypt, only 2 people? You know that or you don't know? These people, when they changed the system, after crossing the Red Sea, remember they came with one of God, talking to one what? The God of Moses, isn't it? When they crossed the land, they went back to their same gods they were serving. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. They started running off from the system, and God got annoyed and said, these people, they will not reach to the promised land because they will bring their confusion from where they are coming from to the new place. I get what I'm talking about. So sometimes I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, following the system is the right thing that will get you where you want. Because we are not people dependent, but we are system what? Dependent. No? They get sold off to the bigger picture. Don't run for shiny objects. Tomorrow this you want to join. Tomorrow that you want to join. People have come to me. There's someone who came to me with a deal. My friend, I want to give you number 1, we shall give you a car. We shall give you 50 millions. I give you a car and I give you a plot of land in Kampala. Join this company. I told them, my friends, I know where I've come from with my business. It's okay. Find another person who can give that money. It's a good test, by the way. Sometimes that money you don't have it in hand. And someone gives you an offer. And you think about it. But then the question is, what if I take your offer 2 days from now? Or 1 week, that company closes. Let me tell you something. Having too much money at once and you can't make more other money is a very big problem also. Because you continue spending and you're not making. I get what I'm talking about. Yes. Now when it finishes, what do? You go back to the village. I left the village not to go back to the village, so I can't go back. I will do this business forever. I'm not running anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, when the going gets tough, when the going goes tough, the tough gets going. Out again. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. This is what successful people do. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what the conditions, they will keep you in productive mode. Life will throw you all kinds of challenges to you. Choose to be a victor, not a victim. That's the difference between the giants and the big boys and the small boys. The giants, big boys, and small boys. What are you? Are you a small boy? Are you a giant? Or are you a big boy? Ladies and gentlemen, the choice in your hands. Make sure you choose to become a victor, not a what?
A victim.
Yeah, I want us people to remember us good in a good way. So. When people mention your name, they say, hey, top Anna of Zambia. When they mention your name, hey, that one we know him, very young in business, already top Anna. Why? Because you are a victim, not a what? Not a victim. So choose to stay long in the business and work hard. Ladies and gentlemen, the secrets to formula in M&M, of course, you have to do this. Long term, you need to be long term, be consistent on prospecting, inviting, presenting, outreaches, attending training, training yourself, training a team, self-training, giving testimonies, closing circles, belonging to a team, a training center, and working on every other single day. These are the things we talk about every day. After you discuss self-training, right? All this, once you do this every other single day, I promise you that your success is just waiting for you. All you have to do is activate the success mode and money will be for you. Are we happy, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, yes.
Are we learning or are we following or we are being followed?
We are following.
Yeah. So what? Attend training every day. Have you seen where they're saying attend training one day, the other day don't come, the other day come? There's no formula for training. It's every day. My brother, everyone. There's no tomorrow, there's no 1 week, there's no 2 weeks. Kila siku. Every day you have to attend what? Trainings. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, once you do that, dedicate yourself to the cause, it's worth the fight. I am going to fight with this business. I am going to stay along in the business. Fight. Today, let me tell you something. When I sit ladies and gentlemen, when I sit in my Pajero, are we together? I'm like, oh, those days I was walking is important. Are we together? I know I tell myself that the same roads we used to walk are the same roads we drive in today. I get what I'm talking. And it feels fun because I have a story. I'm like, sometimes I wake up and I have nothing to do. I'm like, let me drive in that road we used to walk in. You get what I'm talking about? Imagine that. But if I never walk, do you think I would have a nice story? I wouldn't have a nice story. So I want you to know that it's worth the fight. Fight. Don't give up. Don't stop. My brother, today things are different. When I wake up and I check on my bank account, there is money that I'm thinking of what I should do. I'm like, oh, those are the days when I had no supper, no lunch, no transport. We've gone through bad scenarios, ladies and gentlemen. Very bad, the worst. I'm sure some of the worst scenarios we've shared with Mr. Ashraf, you know some of them. Very dangerous. You people. But today, I'm like, it was worth it. Tell me it was worth it.
It was worth it.
So if you're going through challenges, don't in fact thank God for challenges. Say, God, I thank you so much for challenges because tomorrow I have a bigger testimony. Are we together? So some of us don't want challenges. Let me tell you, there's no testimony without the test. There's no sweet without sweat. You must sweat, then you enjoy the sweat. Then you must go through a test, then the testimony will come out. My friend, you can't get results without an exercise. Are we together? There must be something. Don't become like people who enter the gym. I've seen people who go to the gym. They pay subscription. Network marketing is like a gym. My brother, you want 6 packs? Yeah. People pay to the gym, they go. The first day of the month, of the year, subscription is too high. People are paying. I'm paying for all my family members. The ladies also come and join the queue. Ladies, for them, they want to cut money. I'm paying subscription. After paying, same day they start the workout. They live this method. They want to test every method in the gym. Here, they live. This one, they live. This one, they live. Then again, do this one, they do. do that, they do. They are okay, they're even planning tomorrow we come back again. You know, the gym is very good thing. It will teach you a lesson. When you reach home at night, you sleep very well. Tomorrow morning, you know what it means. Hey, oh, I can't wake up, my back is gone. Oh, my stomach has disappeared. Then the gym instructor is calling in. So, it's time for gym. My brain, I'm sick. You think you give up at that moment, will you get your 6 packs? So this network marketing is also like a gym. Most people, after talking to 5 friends, someone says you are very stupid, another one says you are okay, you are not okay, another one says that we bewitched you, another one, mothers, you have problems. You talk to your son, they ask you, Mama, now I think you are getting too old. Because even the reasoning capacity started going backwards. You know what I'm talking about? Your son, the fathers, your son will look at you and say, I think dad has started suffering from memory loss. You understand what I'm talking? Because no one understands what we are discussing about. No one has seen the vision that you have done what you have seen. And now, for you, because you want to make them happy, you also say, you know, my family are praising me. You know, I can't do the business whereby all my family members are against me. And now, they will throw a pity party and you quit, we shall forget about you. I know I tell my champions. When you quit, you don't think you're punishing me, you're punishing yourself. Did I pay all your money for you to join the business? You paid your own money. Have I told you I want to run out from supporting you? No, I'm still here to support you. But if you don't want me to support you, will I find in your house to make it? I will not come out, I want to convince. It's you what you believe in that matters. I want to get. What do you believe in? Some of the kids, you are even still, you know, it is one of my doubters. I'm not coming back and pray. My family members, my kids are against me. So, you know, I will not make it again here. But I ask, where are the kids? They are staying in my house. They are in your house and they are against you. Chase them away. If they know what works, let them go and find what is working. I think what I'm talking about. I mean, let me tell you, they say if you are not in my tribe, in my camp where I come from, the moment the son is still under his father's house, he has nothing to say. You only talk when you are outside your father, that's when you are old. But if your father is breathing, buy meat, you eat. Buy beans, you eat. Keep quiet, don't even open your mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Because you are still like a baby who is 2 years old, because there's not what you know. Hello? Hi. But the moment when you're out of, maybe there you can come with a better idea. Maybe you have worked for 2 years, you have bought a car, you have done that, you can tell your father and say, Daddy, what you're doing doesn't make sense. How to get that? Because you have something to say. But you are, the old man, I told you, you know what? Invite your sons to come in. They were very big with big beards. But they don't want to live in their father's house. And I told them, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. But they are very busy advising. Sometimes they say, don't get advice from someone who is not making money. Get advice from someone who is making money, then you can make a decision. I want to get. Yes. Hello? Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, as I end, this is one of the last quotes. If you are persistent, you'll get it. But if you are consistent, you'll get it. Persistent, you are fighting to get it. Consistent, even when you get it, you remain in the same mood. Are you get what I'm doing? That's what it means. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last quote by Nelson Mandela. He was saying that a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. The moment you keep fighting, the moment you keep dreaming, the moment you don't give up, I promise you are going to get the success you are looking for. When I reach there, I say you have been a wonderful audience. May God bless you. Let us meet in the afternoon during the presentation time. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Wow, let's give the global ambassador a big round of applause. I told you to call your team members. If you were here and you were not playing, I can feel the way you feel. Eh?
Yes.
You are like, I wish I dragged them. I wish I just, how do you call it? The spade. The spade in Yant. Shovel. In Yant. In Yant. Shovel. Sounds ridiculous down.
That's English.
Okay, that's the same one, eh? So I believe there are people who are feeling like you would have just gotten the shovel and spear your downlines and just bring them here in the bag. The training was good, isn't it?
Yes.
Those who came late, this is what happens every time you come late. You miss the best part of the sessions. I feel for you, but congratulations to those who came early. Did you enjoy the training?
Oh, yes.
That's why I told you, never take advice from a wrong person concerning money. Are we together? Never take financial advice from who? A blog person. Hello? Because every time someone who has result open their mouth to speak, they know where they touch. And everything they speak, you can relate to it. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes. People who are here and you are still looking for money to train, I know there are some people. Is there someone who hasn't trained? You haven't made the training? You are in the process of making your payment? Oh, all of us remembers, eh? Only one person. How did you feel? I believe you were, okay, so now this thing is serious, eh? Yes. When the trainer was training, you were like, wow, I think the how is now clear. Because sometimes when we make the payment, we have been convinced and we have a strong why to pay, but we are not clear on how the results will come. Every time you come to such trainings, this is what you get. You get a clear picture of ambassador and also a trip qualifier. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take off a break, and this break is not to sit in the chair and wait. Are we together? This break is for you to call. Call everyone. Call somebody and tell him, I have a hot deal. Are we together? I have a hot deal because in the next few minutes, we are going to be diving into a presentation. The Global Ambassador didn't share his story. Are we together? He just introduced himself. Now, in the afternoon, he's going to be sharing his story to the guests. The session coming up in the afternoon is targeting your friends who are seeing this for the first time. Are we together? Those who don't know what Alliance is all about, what this company does, is going to be closing the meeting. So if you don't call them, the same feeling you have had about your downlines will come up again about you want to make money because after the presentation, imagine when we ask who is ready to join, 5 of your people, 10 of your people say, I am ready to pay right away because the Global Ambassador has shared his testimony and they are inspired to join. Are we together? So if you know somebody who is at home, you know someone who is in town, he is at work, are we together? Tell him, just get 45 minutes and come at Lord's house. Only how many minutes? Himself again. We are bringing Global Ambassador Barnabas Gwanya. Are we together?
Oh, yes.
Barnabas Gwanya is coming back with another second training for us, and I want you to make sure you prepare massively. Call your downlines. Call your downlines. Some of you had me calling you. Some of you I called you in the morning. Some of you were not even prepared to come, and I had to tell you to cancel everything you are doing and rush to the office. Let me tell you, one training like this can change your entire business. Are we together? Yes. One training from a successful leader can change your entire business. So call your downline, because now you know what it means to have a successful leader talk to you. So call your downline every time you hear we are hosting a guest. We are hosting a leader, a top earner, a gold executive, millionaire circle, even a sleep executive. If we are hosting that person, it means there is something very special I know about that leader. So Global Ambassador Solomon is someone very amazing. So I want to call your people tomorrow. Global Ambassador Barnabas will be on stage. Make sure you are here. Make sure your downlines are here on time. Are we together? Yes. Call them on time. The Global Ambassador has told you. Make sure you on what? Time with your downline. Where are you? Are we together? Where you come? Because their success is very important. Are we together? So, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, let's all stand up and say thank you to the Global Ambassador. Can we give him 1 million? With the energy, let's give him 1 million. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Thank you very much. I'm going to request everyone to get on the call. And remind your guests to call those you didn't call yesterday. Some of these messages, and you need to make calls. So call them so that they are here before 12:30. Are we together? The presentation starts at 12:30. We are arranging the video, and 13 sharp, the MC is going to be on stage to start the company profile. Are we together? So make sure you are here. Thank you so much. We have few chairs. The rest will stand. Are we together? Make sure your guest is in the seat. God bless you. God bless your business. God bless your day. Let's get at work. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Global Master.
Not really, not recognition. What do you dinner?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.